It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. These words from Epictetus capture the heart of Stoicism. Imagine living a life where setbacks no longer shake you, where criticism doesn't wound you, and where challenges become opportunities for growth. What if you could cultivate an unshakable mindset so that nothing, no event, no person, no circumstance could truly affect your peace? In this video, we'll explore 10 timeless Stoic principles drawn from the wisdom of Epictetus that will empower you to face life's chaos with calm and resilience. Stay with me until the end, because mastering these principles could transform not only how you react to life, but how you live it. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or becoming indifferent to life's challenges. It's about mastering your inner world, so external events lose their power to control you. Epictetus, a former slave turned philosopher, taught practical tools for building resilience and inner peace. Today, we'll break down 10 of his most impactful principles, explaining how they can help you live with clarity, strength, and purpose, even when life feels overwhelming. Let's begin. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not." This foundational Stoic principle teaches us to focus on what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and choices, and let go of what we can't, such as other people's opinions, external events, or outcomes. Imagine stressing over a delayed flight. You can't control the weather or the airline schedule, but you can control how you use that time, perhaps by reading, meditating, or preparing for your trip. By directing your energy toward what you can influence, you free yourself from unnecessary frustration and take back your power. Epictetus said, "Men are disturbed not by things, but by the views which they take of them." This principle lies at the heart of Stoicism. Events themselves are neutral. It's your interpretation that gives them power over you. Imagine this. You're criticized by someone at work. The criticism isn't inherently harmful, but your reaction, whether you see it as an attack or constructive feedback, determines how it affects you. The next time you feel upset, ask yourself, am I reacting to the event or to the story I've created about it? This simple shift can turn frustration into clarity. Life constantly throws challenges at us, but it's not the events that cause us distress. It's the meaning we assign to them. For example, a canceled plan could be seen as disappointing or as an opportunity to rest. A rejection could feel like failure, or it could be a sign to refine your approach. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them." This means that when you pause and question your perspective, you regain control over your emotions. Epictetus encouraged practicing discomfort to build resilience. He said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." This principle teaches us to prepare for life's hardships by occasionally embracing discomfort. For example, skipping a meal or taking a cold shower reminds you that you can endure more than you think. When challenges arise unexpectedly, you'll find yourself better equipped to face them because you've already strengthened your capacity for discomfort. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control, Epictetus said. He believed that unchecked desires make us slaves to external circumstances. For instance, if your happiness depends on material possessions or others' approval, you'll constantly feel vulnerable. Instead, focus on cultivating inner contentment. Ask yourself, do I really need this, or am I chasing an illusion of happiness? By simplifying your desires, you create a foundation of peace that external events can't shake. Epictetus saw adversity not as a burden, but as a teacher. He said, "Difficulties show a person what they are." Challenges are opportunities to strengthen your character, develop resilience, and grow wiser. For example, if you fail at a project, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Every obstacle contains a lesson if you're willing to look for it. Reframe adversity as a necessary step on your journey, and you'll find that even life's hardships can't affect your inner calm. Epictetus said, "It is not he who reviles or strikes you who insults you, but your opinion that these things are insulting." This powerful Stoic principle reminds us that our emotions don't come from external events. They come from how we choose to interpret those events. Imagine this. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Do you let anger consume you, or do you recognize that your reaction is a choice? When we blame others for how we feel, we give away our power. The Stoics teach us to reclaim that power by taking full responsibility for our emotional responses. For example, if someone criticizes you, pause and ask yourself, am I upset because of their words or because I've attached meaning to them? If a situation frustrates you, reflect on whether the frustration is helping or harming you. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This means you can't always control what happens, but you can control how you respond. The next time you feel anger, sadness, or frustration, take a moment to reflect. What is causing this emotion? Am I reacting, or am I choosing to respond? By practicing this pause, you take back control over your emotions. As Epictetus reminds us, no man is free who is not master of himself. Choose to master your emotions, and you'll find that no external force can disturb your peace. Epictetus believed that we thrive when we align our actions with the natural order of life. He said, "Seek not for things to happen as you wish, but wish for things to happen as they do, and you will get on well." Instead of resisting life's flow, embrace it. For example, if plans change unexpectedly, accept it as part of life's rhythm. This mindset reduces frustration and allows you to adapt with grace. Epictetus warned against seeking approval from others. He said, "If you wish to improve, be content to appear clueless or stupid in extraneous matters. Focus on your own growth rather than others' opinions." For example, if you're pursuing a goal that others don't understand, trust your path instead of seeking their validation. True confidence comes from within, not from external praise. Daily reflection is a cornerstone of Stoicism. Epictetus urged us to examine our actions and intentions regularly. At the end of each day, ask yourself, what did I do well? Where can I improve? Did I act in alignment with my values? This practice keeps you accountable and fosters continuous growth, helping you build resilience over time. Epictetus said, "No great thing is created suddenly." The Stoics believed that a life well lived isn't measured by external results, but by the virtue we bring to our actions. Success isn't always within our control, but the effort and integrity we put into each moment are. Imagine striving for a goal, not because of the outcome, but because doing your best aligns with your values. When we tie our happiness to results, we place our peace in the hands of uncertainty. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, the virtues of integrity, courage, and effort. For example, if you're working on a project, focus on giving it your all, rather than obsessing over recognition. If you're in a difficult conversation, prioritize honesty and kindness, even if the outcome isn't what you hope. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." When you focus on virtue, you free yourself from the anxiety of results and find fulfillment in the process. Ask yourself, am I acting in alignment with my values? When outcomes don't go as planned, reflect on whether you acted with integrity and gave your best effort. By prioritizing virtue over results, you create a sense of purpose that external circumstances can't take away. As the Stoics remind us, greatness is found not in what you achieve, but in how you live. The wisdom of Stoicism teaches us that true strength comes not from controlling the world, but from mastering ourselves. Whether it's focusing on virtue, taking responsibility for our emotions, or embracing adversity, These timeless principles give us the tools to live with resilience, clarity, and purpose. But the journey doesn't end here. It begins with practice. Every day is an opportunity to apply these lessons and take another step toward inner peace. Let's recap the essence of Stoicism. Focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. Reframe challenges as opportunities for growth. Act with integrity, even when it's hard. Take responsibility for your emotions, and never let external events dictate your inner state. Prioritize living virtuously over chasing fleeting outcomes. These principles don't just make life more manageable, they make it more meaningful. By living intentionally, you create a life that's guided by strength, wisdom, and purpose. Which Stoic principle resonated most with you? Let me know in the comments below. If you're ready to embrace the mindset of a modern Stoic, like this video, subscribe and share it with someone who could benefit from these timeless teachings. Remember, the Stoics remind us that every challenge is an opportunity, and every day is a chance to grow. Stay resilient, stay intentional, and keep moving forward. Until next time.